What's going on, Soul Tribe? I salute the divinity in you, and welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and bringing a little nugget to add to the Soul Tribe archive. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Jupiter and Pisces in the first house, and Big Papa is strong here. Jupiter's doing it. Now, when you talk about Jupiter, the nature of Big Papa is not just like, yes, there's abundance that comes with Jupiter, but Jupiter brings about this sense of wisdom and expansion. And this is the area, wherever Jupiter is, where you can experience the most growth. That's what I find there's even this enthusiasm that Jupiter brings, this quest for life. There's this who doesn't love Jupiter? And Jupiter is the greater benefic. So especially if you have a day chart, and Jupiter's can provide for a night chart too, but especially in the day chart, Jupiter's hooking you up. That's your benefic that you want to go to. Whereas a night chart, you look more so to Venus for your big payouts. But then we talk about Pisces. And the reason that this is such a great placement for Jupiter is because Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces. So this is where Jupiter is at home and in this energy of Pisces. And Pisces is the mutable water sign. They are receptive or yin in nature. And Pisces has this attunement to, because we're dealing with the water, excuse me, we're talking about the feelings, the emotions, the empathy, the psychic energy, and Pisces really knows how to navigate those waters very fluidly. And Jupiter gives them this ever growing kind of process of that they are able to tap into. I mean, just limitless of the limitlessness that is the universe and that is source and is spirit. There's a deep kind of spiritual sage connection of that Pisces has here, sensitivity that comes to them with the water sign, a real empathetic sign. And then you have the first house. This in traditional astrology was known as the hour marker, but this is the ascendant, or this is where the rising sign is. And I work with whole signs, so the ascendant, there's the whole sign house, with the first house is the ascendant, and then there's a degree for the ascendant. There's a specific for that degree. But some of the topics that the first house covers is just the physical body, the vessel that houses spirit. that this deals with like your temperament. This could be about your character, your speech. This can even deal with like this is the beginning of all actions, the vitality, the life force, and yet appearance that can show up in the body. So when you're working with this placement, a couple things to think about. You would have a Pisces rising by whole sign, and you don't got to look too far to see who rules this house, because Jupiter does. Jupiter's going to be in charge of your body and of your 10th house, which is your house of accomplishments, how people your advancements and what you master, your public recognition, things along those lines. So when you're working with this placement, one thing when we're thinking about just like that accomplishment, what do you want to be? What really fuels you up, that Sagittarius, that house that Jupiter rules. What do you feel called to do? Because you can feel that in the body. And I feel like that's something to learn, to have a real deep connection with your body. Learn the rhythm of your body. Get used to maybe even getting around some water. Maybe if you have a tub, allow yourself to kind of dip your ears below the water. You can just hear the body just working, hear the heartbeat, hear the things moving. I think that there can be a real deep connection there with who you want to be, because that Pisces, I mean, it gives you just a rich imagination, or at least access to a rich imagination with Jupiter there. So I find whatever you want to be in life, start with visualizing that, doing like what that would feel like. Okay, I want to be a doctor. What would that feel like? I want to be a graphic designer. What does that feel like? What am I doing? What is my everyday? What do I see when I'm doing that? What are the feelings? What are the smells? Really kind of get into that energy there. Allow yourself to imagine, keep your imagination lively, because I think that Pisces can really embody that energy. It's almost like playing pretend, but I mean that's how it starts. You start doing a thing enough, and the next thing you know, it's like that literal fake it till you make it. I think that really does apply here. But I do think that there is this sensitivity that again that comes with Pisces. So I would make sure to just take regular times just to just cleanse the body, whether it be through like doing like a little salt bath or maybe with some incense, meditation, things along those lines. Because I find that with water placements, you can they're susceptible to the energies that are around them. They just pick up on things, whether they just want to help others, kind of take that thing on. And with that Jupiter and Pisces, again, you could probably really feel those emotions in your body. And so yeah, you just want to make sure that you take time to just separate that stuff out there. Remember who you are, in that as the healer. That's something. And I think that is too. I think that this energy could bring about someone who can help others move through maybe difficult emotions, who just knows the right thing to say, whether that's the right phrase or maybe just there to just give someone a hug or just help them move through some things, experience these different emotions. I think that could be a very powerful placement for Jupiter to be the empathic leader, spiritual leader, that I can see this as Jupiter as. Again, I would allow yourself to, with that house, first house being the beginning of all actions, again, do things that foster that, always keep that imagination active, and it's not like we're escaping. There's escaping to not deal with things, and there's escaping for inspiration, and I think that's where Pisces really, that line is. It's like going into those spaces where you like play music, where you allow yourself to daydream in order to get those insights, to get those downloads. So I would say too, having again a close relationship to the body. This could be even maybe through some like actual water sports. I think that could help have that connection with the water. Maybe you're doing like crew, maybe you do, I mean, even just on a baseline, just swimming. I think that could be something that is beneficial. Maybe it's just like maybe you're rafting, whatever that looks like. I think that any sort of like kind of water sports can help you be in tune with your body, and just kind of feel the flow of things. But yeah, I think this is I think that this is a very strong placement, one where you're here to, your physical manifestation here is to grow and to do something larger than life, whatever that's looking like for you. Jupiter will be there to provide for you however you want to, whatever that vision looks like for you there. But this is just a very kind of basic overview of what this could look like. You definitely need the rest of the chart to get an idea of how this is working. So I would love to hear if you have this placement or know someone who has this placement down in the comment section below. Tell us how this has been working for you. This could be, I could see this just as really, really, really psychic too, really just knows how to maybe lift the mood up again. There's something there with that I would love to yet hear about. Even I think if Jupiter were retrograde, I think that maybe this would be more of an internal sort of Piscean energy. It's not like super gregarious or anything, but I do think that there is a certain charisma that Jupiter does bring to the personality there. So, but also, if you want to get more familiar with these planetary placements, explore them, what they can mean, how to unlock more of this stuff, and how to work with different transits, depending on when you're watching this, and depending if you have Jupiter and Pisces. Yeah, this is like a lot of changes that you may be feeling, a lot of things going on with all this Pisces energy that we're going through right now. So it could be good to just be kind of forewarned, just to see what's going on, where planets are transiting, because Venus is about to go back into Pisces. Oh, that'll be lovely. Mercury's gonna go back into Pisces. So yeah, just some things to think about, but you can definitely check that out on this channel. And also, if you just want to work with the moon, I have a link for my channel, The Chariot and Friends, and that's where I talk about all the lunar shenanigans. I talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, when she's going void of course, and then I do an I Ching reading for the general energy, and then a tarot card reading. So it's a good old time, so come check that out. But until next time, stay mindful out there, keep raising that vibration through the roof, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.